Hi guys, today we will discuss the most important chapter of world history and one of the most important topic, that is the Great Depression. First of all, we should come to know from where this Great Depression started. Secondly, we should discuss how it ruined the economy of the world, how the most leading industrial nations felt its deep havocs. At last, we will discuss its major factors, the factors that were responsible for bringing up the Great Depression. So, guys, let's get started. The Great Depression started in 1929 and it lasted till mid 1930s. The Great Depression started in America. With the passage of time, it collapsed world economies, or we can say the leading industrial nations and the agronomic nations. They felt its deep havocs. Almost the economists has realized that the Great Depression affected severely the agronomic economies because the prices of the agro-based industries and the prices of the agricultural products, they were declined day by day, week by week, month by month, and year by year till mid 1930s. What were its main causes? Why the Great Depression affected the world economy? First of all, there were three main causes that were responsible for bringing up the Great Depression. If we name them, that is the overproduction. Secondly, it is the withdrawal of the US loans, and at last, it is the hike in the import duties. First of all, the overproduction. When the prices fell all over the world, the farmers fell in deep anxieties. They wanted to bring more and more volume of land under cultivation. By this, when they bring more and more volume of land under cultivation, there was a glut of agricultural products in the market. This again declined and slumped the agricultural prices all over the world. Most of the farm produce in the market got slaughtered due to the lack of buyers. So, overproduction remained the most immediate cause in bringing up the Great Depression in the world. The second factor is that the US withdraw its all the loans that they had lended to the overseas. By this, by the withdrawal of the US loans, the countries that mostly relied on the US loans, they faced an acute shortage of finance. The households which availed all the facilities in the market on the weekly and monthly installments, they were forced to repay the installments at an earliest. But they were unable to repay what they owed to their sellers. By this, the farmers also got anxious. They felt in deep anxieties and they were forced to sold out all the precious metals what they had. They used their mortgaged lands. They sold out all the precious things that they have in their households. The third and the most important factor is the hike in the imposed duties in the US trade. When the US saw the first signs of the Great Depression, they increased the imposed duties, whatever was imported to the US. This again left deep imprints on the world trade. The US banks, which had lended more and more loans to its domestic citizens, the banks call back all those loans. But the people were unable to repay the said loans. The bank also did not, the banks were also not in a position to pay the depositors. Hence, most of the banks in the US were bankrupted. It is an estimate that almost 4,000 major banks in the US got collapsed and 110,000 companies at that time got collapsed due to this Great Depression. आगे के लेक्चर सुनने के लिए इस चैनल को लाइक, शेयर और सब्सक्राइब करना मत भूलिएगा। हैव ए नाइस डे।